In the world of high-end wireless headphones, few brands carry the same weight as Focal. Known for their uncompromising attention to detail and signature sound, the French audio company set a high bar with the original Bathys headphones back in 2022. Now, in 2025, Focal has returned with a new flagship, the Bathys MG. These headphones aim to improve every aspect of the original wireless model, promising better sound, upgraded materials, and more refined active noise cancellation, and even a more luxurious feel. The Bathys MG is positioned as a premium addition to the lineup, not a replacement for the original Bathys, which remains available and continues to be an excellent choice in its own right. Now, at first glance, the Bathys MG looks more like a sophisticated sibling of the original. While the overall shape and design language remains similar, the finished materials tell a different story here. Visually, the Bathys MG shares the same grille design as the original Bathys, maintaining Focal's signature aluminum radial pattern. The Bathys MGs introduces gorgeous chestnut color scheme paired with magnesium yokes, aluminum grills, and a genuine leather headband. The result is a headphone that not only feels more premium, but also fits more comfortably over long sessions thanks to the softer memory foam ear pads and a better distributed clamping force. Now, that MG in the name isn't just a styling choice here. It actually stands for magnesium, and it's one of the key upgrades that sets the Bathys MG apart from the original model. In the Bathys MG, the new 40mm dynamic drivers feature pure magnesium diaphragms crafted right in Focal's French workshop. Magnesium is just lighter and more rigid than aluminum magnesium blend used in the original Bathys, which should result in better speed, control, and just overall precision as well. Now, that difference may sound subtle on paper, but when we had it in practice, it really did open up a world of improved dynamics, lower distortion, and more accurate transients. Now, our testing proved that these drivers are capable of revealing layers of detail that most wireless headphones simply cannot touch. The frequency response has also been extended on the low end, now reaching down to 10 Hz compared to the 15 Hz limit on the original Bathys. Bass is not only deeper, but it's also tighter and just more dynamic. Genres like hip-hop, electronic, and cinematic soundtracks benefited greatly from the improved sub-bass presence. Yet despite this enhanced low-end energy, the overall tonal balance remains consistent with Focal's house sound, just lively and engaging. Now, one of the most impressive aspects of the new Bathys MG is that this sound quality remains consistent across all of the modes. Whether you're using Bluetooth, analog input, or the USB DAC mode, the tuning doesn't really change. Even with ANC on or off, the frequency response remains stable. That's a pretty big deal because many ANC headphones suffer from tonal shifts when noise canceling is enabled. Focal has managed to avoid that by carefully compensating for any impedance or feedback changes with digital signal processing. The soundstage has also seen noticeable improvements here, and boy could we tell in our listening. For a closed-back design, the Bathys MG offers an impressive sense of space. Instruments feel more layered and easier to separate, with vocals remaining locked in place, while ambient effects and background elements spread out convincingly to the sides. Compared to the original Bathys, we found that the MG just feels way more immersive, placing you closer to the performance rather than observing it from a distance. Now, all this audio performance wouldn't really mean much without solid noise cancellation, which a lot of headphones have, and the Bathys MG delivers in this department. It retains the original 3 ANC modes, which is silent, soft, and transparent. Silent is designed for loud environments like airplanes or trains, and soft is meant for quieter spaces like offices or cafes, and transparent lets you hear surroundings clearly without taking the headphones off while still listening to your music. Now, while we wouldn't say that this is the best noise canceling that we've ever heard on a pair of headphones, it definitely gets the job done, and we love the fact that there are 3 separate options depending on how strong you want it to be. It was a noticeable improvement from the original Bathys, partly due to the improved microphone array and that updated ANC processing. Now, the digital microphones inside the MG do a noticeably better job of cutting out mid-range noise like human voices or inconsistent background chatter. Now, call quality has also been improved on these, which we know a lot of people use with wireless headphones. The Bathys MG uses dual beam-forming microphones with noise suppression to isolate your voice from the ambient sounds. So whether you're on a work call or chatting with a friend in a noisy environment, your voice does come through pretty clearly and pretty naturally. Voice assistant integration supports Google Assistant, Alexa, and Siri as well on these, and the battery life holds steady at around 30 hours with ANC and Bluetooth enabled, and 35 hours when using 3.5mm analog input, and up to 42 hours in the USB DAC mode. Again, this might not be the longest biggest battery in a pair of headphones, but it's more than enough for long trips or days of work without needing to charge them. And if you need a quick top off on charging, we were really impressed that just 15-minute fast charge gives you about 5 hours of listening time. Now the headphones charge via USB-C and they support simultaneous playback and charging, which is really helpful when traveling or working. In terms of connectivity, the Bathys MG support Bluetooth 5.2 with multi-point pairing, meaning you can stay connected to 2 devices at once and switch seamlessly between them. Now, it supports SBC, AAC, aptX, and aptX adaptive codecs for broad compatibility and solid performance across all platforms. LDAC isn't supported, but aptX adaptive gets you close in terms of sound quality and low latency. Now, another standout feature here is the USB DAC mode. I want to touch on this for a minute here. By flipping a switch and connecting the headphones via USB-C to your computer or even your smartphone, you bypass the Bluetooth entirely and tap into the headphone's internal DAC and amplifier. This mode supports up to 24-bit 192 kHz high-resolution audio and delivers the best possible sound quality from these Bathys MG. For serious listening sessions, this is the mode to use. Controls on the Bathys MG are also entirely physical with no touch-sensitive surfaces. I just love the feeling of actual tactile buttons so I know what I'm pressing. Now that may sound old school in the world of swipe gestures and touch capacitive sensors, but it actually makes way more sense and it's way more reliable to have that tactile user experience. So on the right ear cup, you'll find a multi-function button for playback control and call handling, volume up and down buttons, and 3 toggle positions that toggle between Bluetooth, DAC, and analog modes. Now there's also a dedicated button on the left ear cup to activate your chosen voice assistant that you choose to use. Now everything is easy to locate by feel and it really provides a satisfying click when you know you hit the button. One small meaningful improvement over the original Bathys also is the volume adjustment. Focal has fine-tuned the steps between the volume levels on the MG, giving users more granular control with 3 dB increments instead of 5 dB on the original, and I love to see that here. The Bathys MG also pairs with the Focal and Name app, which unlocks additional functionality. Now from the app, you can switch between those A and C modes, you can view exact battery percentage, adjust the logo backlight brightness, and customize the sound with a 5-band EQ. There are also a couple of sound profile presets, including one like dynamic mode that offers a more neutral tuning closer to the reference target. Now the app even includes a built-in hearing test powered by Mimi Hearing Technologies, allowing you to tailor the sound to your own hearing profile, and I thought it worked pretty good when I did my testing with it. Now despite their size and weight at 350 grams, the Bathys MG headphones feel surprisingly comfortable over long periods of listening. The memory foam pads conform to your head and ears without creating too strong of pressure points, and the genuine leather headband adds a bit of touch of luxury while helping distribute the weight evenly across the top of your head. People who wear glasses will also appreciate the softer and a little bit more forgiving pads that maintain a good seal without extra pressure on your temple area. Compared to the original Bathys, the MG version represents a significant leap forward in several key areas. The new magnesium drivers just provide more clarity, more impactful bass, and a wider soundstage. And again, that updated ANC system cancels out more noise, particularly in the mid-range, and the upgraded build quality gives the MG a more refined, premium feel, and small usability improvements like better volume, step control, and refined app integration just make day-to-day use with these Bathys MGs amazing. It's the kind of headphone that we still recommend all the time because it just hits that sweet spot of performance, design, and value. For many people, it's everything that they need in a high-end wireless headphone, but for those who want to squeeze out every last drop of performance and want a touch of luxury in the materials used and push closer to true audiophile sound in a wireless format, the MG version delivers on that next level experience. Now, if you want to learn more about the original Bathys, we do have a full video of them that I'll link down below. It's a great way to see how the two compare and might help you decide which model is right for you and your needs. Now at Audio Advice, we test everything that we recommend, and our goal here is to always help you find the perfect gear for the way that you listen. What makes our approach different is that we aren't just spec sheet readers, we actually spend time with these products in real world environments with real music. The Bathys MG isn't just good on paper, it actually does deliver when you put it on and press play. And that's exactly what we're looking for. So we have no issue recommending these for some luxury wireless headphones. And like we said, Focal has taken what they already had in a strong product in the original Bathys and elevated it to something truly special. All right, I hope that this video has given you some good insight into the new Focal Bathys MG headphones. If you are interested in purchasing one for yourself, check out the links down in the description where you can help supporting us by purchasing them from Audio Advice, where you get free shipping, lifetime expert support, and a price guarantee. Now, if this video was helpful to you, please consider giving giving it a like, hitting that subscribe button, and turning on the notifications so you never miss out on any of our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.